before lockdown, we did a number of events and initiatives in person in London. So they'd range from mindful painting classes to fitness classes at Barry's boot camp to a football match at Fulham's training ground, meditation classes. And then also we did a big concert just before lockdown at Union Chapel, which had over 750 people. I found it better following the loss of my younger brother, Beda Merjan, who sadly took his own life at the age of 18 in April 2017. So that's, the driving force behind why I've founded the charity and what we're doing. It's, as a family, it's for us to kind of keep his memory alive and do good in his name. But as a charity, it's much more than a sort of a family trust or something just for that. We are setting up and working with people so that we can have as big an impact as possible, so that we can overcome the fear and the stigma that surrounds both mental health and suicide. We set up as doing in-person events, and they were proving very popular, and we had an incredible calendar of events lined up, from evenings with inspirational individuals, yoga classes, cycle classes, everything like that, which obviously had to be postponed due to COVID. And really, lockdown gave us a chance to move online, to move digital. We had an Instagram, and it was something we used, but it wasn't our sole platform. But it's now become pretty much our sole platform, because you can reach so many more people. You can connect with a whole range of different people that may not be able to come to our events in London, or may not be able to really feel the benefit of what we do. During lockdown, and the feelings that have sort of manifested as a result, I think are the common ones of loneliness and feeling detached, just due to us all being in a situation where we're not used to. But there's also a lot of anxiety that can come from the lack of security, the massive change to our daily lives. Are probably the biggest that come to mind, just due to it being the unknown and finding ways to cope with that. The first thing we really started doing were the live cooking classes. So we reached out to a range of amazing chefs to see if they'd be interested in doing it, which they were. And we started hosting them on Instagram Live, where initially they would take over our Instagram and provide a cooking class. So whether it was creating falafels, or it was creating an Oreo pudding or something like that, and created Wellness Wednesday classes, which were basically a series of weekly classes on a Wednesday, which again would take place. And I mentioned we did a magic masterclass with Troy the Magician, who's quite a famous TV magician. He came on and taught 3 tricks, which was really cool. Conversations with Beda was a new series and a new initiative that launched during Mental Health Awareness Week. And it was a series of short conversations with a range of inspiring individuals to understand how they look after their mental health. They were short conversations of up to 30 minutes typically, and we asked everyone the same 3 questions. The first was, what do you do to look after your mental health during normal life? The second was, what do you do to look after your mental health during lockdown? And the third is, what advice would you give to your younger self about looking after your mental health? So really, this was an incredible opportunity to normalise the conversation around mental health. We've done a series of a few workshops, so how to look after your mental health during Corona, intuitive eating, and we've got another one coming up about acupuncture and acupressure. So yeah, a whole range of things. It's been a really nice time that people have had so much time that they've been able to, as I said initially, reconnect and do the things they really enjoy and give themselves that time. And I think it's a very effective form of therapy